Your wallet is empty because your spirit is wounded. Let's fix the root cause right now. I want you to think about the last time your phone buzzed with a notification from your bank. What happened in your body? Did your stomach drop? Did your chest tighten? Did you feel a sudden, cold wave of shame wash over you before you even unlocked the screen? That reaction isn't about math. It isn't about the numbers. That reaction is a ghost. You are being haunted by your financial past. Most people think being good with money is about spreadsheets, discipline, and willpower. But if that were true, you would have fixed this by now. You are smart. You are capable. So why does that cold knot in your stomach return every time you have to pay a bill? Why does every financial decision feel like walking through a minefield? It's because the financial mistakes you made 10 years ago or the poverty you watched your parents endure 20 years ago are still secretly calling the shots in your life today. They aren't just memories. They are active biological programs running in the background of your brain, sabotaging your wealth before you even have a chance to build it. But what if you had help? What if there was a guardian angel that could walk into that darkness with you? I'm not talking about a fairy tale. I'm talking about a specific, powerful intervention that can exorcise these ghosts. In this video, we are going to look at two revolutionary therapeutic approaches that act as this angel. We are going to dissolve the trauma of scarcity so you can stop repelling money and finally start attracting it. To understand the cure, you have to understand the disease. Why do you feel haunted? Financial trauma is unique because it lodges itself in two places: your mind and your body. Think back to your money wound. Maybe it was the day you came home and saw the eviction notice. Maybe it was the shame of having your card declined on a first date. Maybe it was a slow burn trauma, years of hearing your parents scream at each other over bills, embedding a deep belief in your child brain that money equals danger. When these events happen, your brain is supposed to process them. Imagine your brain has a super efficient office clerk. A memory comes in, the clerk stamps it past tense and files it away in the cabinet. But when a trauma is too big or too shameful, the clerk panics. The system crashes. That file doesn't get stamped past. It gets left out on the desk, open, raw, and bleeding. This is why you are haunted. To your brain, the trauma isn't remembered, it is relived. The file is still open, so when you get a bill today, your brain accesses that open file and screams, "The danger is happening now." This triggers a cascade of biological responses: anxiety, avoidance, shopping addiction to numb the pain, or hoarding cash out of terror. You aren't bad with money. You are having a trauma response. This is where the angel enters the room. I am using the word angel as a metaphor for a healing process so profound it feels like divine intervention. This angel has two wings. The first wing is the angel's guidance, known in the clinical world as EMDR. EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. It sounds technical, but it is actually deeply spiritual in its result. EMDR allows you to revisit those open files on the desk without being re-traumatized. It helps that panicked office clerk finally stamp the file past and put it away. Here is how it works. You don't have to sit on a couch and talk endlessly about your mother. Instead, an EMDR therapist guides you to focus on the specific image of your financial shame, that moment the card was declined. While you hold that image, you engage in bilateral stimulation. You might follow the therapist's fingers with your eyes, moving left to right, or listen to alternating tones in headphones. This back and forth movement mimics the REM sleep cycle, the state where your brain naturally heals itself. It unlocks the stuck memory. It strips away the emotional charge. I've seen this change lives. I worked with an entrepreneur, let's call her Sarah. Sarah was brilliant. She built a six-figure business, but she was terrified to look at her own accounts. She was drowning in shame. Through EMDR, we found the root. She had been cut out of a family inheritance years ago and told she wasn't worth it. That message was the open file. Through the bilateral stimulation of EMDR, she processed that memory. She rewrote the code. She went from believing I am worthless to knowing in her bones I am capable of stability. That is the angel's guidance. The second wing of this angel is the angel's touch. This is somatic therapy. While EMDR heals the mind, somatic therapy heals the body. Because remember, the body keeps the score. You can tell yourself, I am rich in the mirror 1,000 times, but if your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight, you will never feel wealthy. You will only feel wired. Somatic therapy operates on the principle that your body is holding on to unreleased energy from the past. That tightness in your jaw, that is unsaid anger about debt. That shallow breathing, that is the fear of poverty. The angel's touch is about learning to listen to these signals without judgment. It is about interoception, feeling what is happening inside, and then using the body to hack the mind. We are going to do this right now. I want you to experience the angel's touch. We are going to use a tool called the physiological sigh. This is a biological switch that instantly tells your nervous system, you are safe. The lion is gone. Wherever you are, stop. Put a hand on your chest, if you can. I want you to take a double inhale through your nose, a sharp inhale, then a second smaller one on top to pop open the air sacs in your lungs, like this. Inhale, inhale again. Now do a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Make it longer than the inhale. Let it all out. Let's do it one more time. Double inhale through the nose, in. Now a long, slow exhale. Do you feel that? That tiny drop in your shoulders? That slight slowing of your heart? That is your nervous system shifting from danger to safety. That is somatic healing. When you combine these two, the guidance of EMDR to clear the mental files and the touch of somatic therapy to calm the physical body, you get the full angelic intervention. So, what does life look like on the other side of this healing? It doesn't mean you become a billionaire overnight. It means something more valuable. It means peace. Imagine opening your banking app and feeling nothing, just neutral. No panic, no shame, just data. Imagine sitting down to do a budget and feeling calm, like you're just organizing a closet. Imagine having a conversation with your partner about money that doesn't end in a screaming match because you aren't reacting to a ghost anymore. This is the promise. You stop seeing money as a measure of your worth, and you start seeing it for what it is, a tool, a resource. You reclaim your power. You were never bad with money. You were just wounded, and now you know how to heal. If this message resonated with you, if you felt that ghost we talked about, I want you to take action. Don't just watch this video and scroll away. In the comments, I want you to be brave. Name one financial ghost you are ready to release. It could be debt shame or fear of lack. Naming it is the first step to banishing it. Your healing starts the moment you refuse to be haunted. Welcome to your new life.